not mistaken, the last time these two played, Lombardi actually got it, even though the record overall is not in Lombardi's favor. But I'll double check that real quick. Let's see. Players, let's do Lombardi. Yeah. And then we're gonna do Lombardi. And then where's the versus? How do I search? That is SpaceMiner. Oh wow, these guys have only played 5 times in total. Looks like Lombardi has won the first and the last one that they've played. That being said, today is a new day, and could be a new set upon us, as this combo is the combo that never ends. Lombardi puts you in the blender, and he does not relinquish it until that stock is gone. Hello, Arvand. Ooh, that was quite the crazy call out there on the tech in place, but not going to find the punish, and instead, Lombardi, relentless with this offense. And that reflector going to be a huge boon, as we can see in this matchup. Definitely going to prevent SpaceMiner from using his bomb camping strategies as much as he'd like to. Also, if you're watching at home, do not be deceived by that Falco recovery. It is not as laggy as it looks. SpaceMiner might have gotten a punish on it, but that's about all he could have gotten, was just a quick little tilt. SpaceMiner now on the ledge. How do you get off against Lombardi? Still going to be in the blender. Going to reflect that boomerang to get it back out of there, and then SpaceMiner smartly going to reset his invincibility with a self-hit. But yeah, SpaceMiner just does not seem to know how to get in against this pressure. Oh, and did not mean to go off stage with that, or if he did, the bomb did not send Lombardi the way that he wanted. Either way, SpaceMiner going to drop the stock, and now facing down a whole stock deficit. I know, this matchup is so much easier with a reflector, especially one as flexible as Falco's. Ooh, okay, I like that little mix-up. Just Firebird in his face, but straight down. Yeah, like that reflector there is just so life-saving. Wow, SpaceMiner nearly got the chase down there. But as we can see, as I was talking about earlier, that up B not nearly as laggy as it looks. Back air? No, gonna opt for the forward air. Not quite gonna take the stock just yet, but ooh, is that gonna do it? No, not quite. Ooh, nice snipes by SpaceMiner, and now has put Lombardi in a bad spot, except for the fact that Lombardi reverses it by getting a quick couple of aerials off of a wall jump and nearly cost him his life there, as now what was looking like not too bad of a stock deficit when Lombardi was at just like 110, SpaceMiner was at like 30, is now 130%, a mountain to climb. We're gonna have to see if SpaceMiner can do anything about this. But the first step to a comeback is to get those nickel and dime percentages where you can, trying to play as safe as you possibly can while still getting those hits that you need to bring it back. And instead, the very last hit of forward air, gonna mix up SpaceMiner. Gonna lose the first game. Both players laughing it off, saying, how ridiculous that that move has a hitbox 12 years after you land. Getting into game number 2 here. Town and City is the stage of choice. And I'm not sure if I like this pick because Falco notoriously pretty dang good on this stage. He's capable of carrying people off the side quite easily. But now SpaceMiner has returned this pressure in spades. Opting to go for the ledge trump there with the Zair, but didn't get much out of it. Now just has Lombardi in the corner, looking for a follow-up off the bomb, and indeed, the bomb zigzagged its way through the reflector, blew up at Lombardi's feet, and that spelled disaster for the bird. I like this SpaceMiner playing nice and grounded, not letting Lombardi move him from his spot. We gotta set another stock? Jeez Louise. We're going low. Nice tech there. Ooh, and I like the reversal attempt from Lombardi. Didn't end up panning out, and instead he's gonna get reversaled with that up B. Which, fun fact, in case you didn't know, anyone watching at home, if you are at the ledge, hanging on the ledge, then Toon Link's up B can actually hit you on ledge, off your ledge hang, simply by hitting the last hit of it. All right, good no panic air dodge there from SpaceMiner. Nice discipline. Gonna have to air dodge in to get himself back into a space where he can recover, but not gonna quite make it to the ledge. Still though, SpaceMiner playing with a really nice lead here, making me eat my words a little bit about this Town and City pick, as it has been working out wonders for him. Lombardi feeling the pressure to approach here, and it is costing him dearly as these bombs and boomerangs and up Bs out of shield are all racking up the percent. I thought we were going to see a shield break there for a second. Smart of SpaceMiner not to try and... Oh! Eat this forward smash. Hold it. 1-1. Going to game 3. Toon Link's voice, dude, and that's in that windscreen. Trips on his ass and goes, ah! Cracking me up. If I'm SpaceMiner, I'm banning Battlefield, Yoshi's, and probably Hollow Bastion? Or maybe Smashville. Probably Smashville. You want more space against the bird. More space to run away. Because if I'm SpaceMiner, I'm like, dude, I don't want to get near that bird. I'll just get up tilted into oblivion. I pray you never make any weird noise on stream ever, Odin. And if you do, I hope it gets sound clipped into oblivion. Smart of SpaceMiner to utilize this shield here. Passive ability trait that very rarely comes into play, but is indeed relevant in this matchup as it prevents Lombardi from laser camping. I am noticing Lombardi dropping a little bit of the endings of these combos. Yeah, there we go. We got the head hitbox going on. Both players just trying to feel each other out. Get a good feel for how neutral is going to play out. Lombardi has SpaceMiner on the ledge. An up tilt into back air, gonna cinch a nice 30% or so. And is gonna get the reversal on the side B. one of the reasons why the Falco players love to use that side B as a reversal method and why they crave their Falco Phantasm so much is when you do hit it, the risk reward is so heavily weighted in that reward favor. That being said, a move not without its risks. Oh, and now SpaceMiner going to have to air dodge, and that indeed is going to cost him the stock as Lombardi solidly in the lead now. These players seem to be taking turns going up 3 stocks to 1 on each other. Dude, Lombardi has been saying, Teku, that he's been loving this stage more and more as he just never gets ledge trapped. Oh, and great call out on the wall jump. SpaceMiner tossing his hands up in the air going, I don't know what to do about that. I think you just kind of had me there. But yeah, Lombardi saying that he really likes this stage because you don't get ledge trapped because you have the platforms to play around with. You have the whole wall in order to just bypass the ledge. He's got a wall jump. He's got the Phantasm. He's got so much mix-up potential on Kalos. True. Cannot ledge trap a bird when you take him to Kalos. Too much mix-up potential. SpaceMiner gonna try and take this nice and slow here, as he knows too much item play will have Lombardi using that reflector against him quite a bit. That is the one few downsides of that reflector is you are committed to the whole move when you use it. And sometimes that means that the hit stun from that is not enough. Yeah, SpaceMiner doing a good job of catching these landings, forcing Lombardi to keep playing in the air. I want to see Lombardi just reflecting these options a little more rather than opting to try and like reversal them or roll through them. He was using the reflector to such great effect in those previous games. I'm surprised he's doing it less in this one. That should be the stock indeed. Gonna catch that neutral get up from Lombardi. That is honestly, that's kind of the SpaceMiner special, if you ask me, is when he does that up B to catch the neutral get up. And it'll catch you sleeping. You might be a good player, but you do a neutral get up thinking it's the safest option, and all of a sudden you're getting caught with an up B. All right, SpaceMiner in a precarious position. Gonna get himself back to center stage and even got a bomb combo to start it off. Lombardi now is gonna have to handle the same situation. Yeah, Lombardi opting to use his double jump to get through this pressure more often than I think it's worth, as that reflector is so flexible in this matchup. And giving up your precious double jump against Toon, a character that loves to catch landings. Yeah, you are not able to air dodge past that. Or ledge roll past that, I mean. But now Lombardi gonna get a combo started, a quick 50. Opting not to Phantasm back onto stage. Ooh, okay, nearly called out Lombardi's jump there. I think Lombardi's a little lost as to what to do when SpaceMiner's opting not to use these items as much. Oh, and SpaceMiner giving him the stock, and now Lombardi all of a sudden has a very good chance in this game. Before it was looking a little dire, and now all of a sudden one SD from SpaceMiner, and Lombardi has reclaimed the lead. Even has SpaceMiner in the corner right now. Phantasm through. Nice corner pressure here. This is the Lombardi we know and love. The SpaceMiner was up in this game, and then he SD'd. Okay, Lombardi going to mash out of that grab, but this is really anyone's game here.
Ready to eat for everything. That's whose game it is.
Actually, isn't it E10 and up? Or is it teen? I think it's teen.
No, Brawl was teen.
I don't know. Why is Brawl teen?
Because Mario's got denim overalls.
And Snake has a fata. Oh my god, Lombardi's looking to end this. Ooh, okay. Ooh, and that's gonna be it! SpaceMiner gonna fall